It's the rundown. It's brought to you by Felix Gray. Save your eyeballs. Wear your Felix Gray computer glasses. We're all staring at our computers, staring at our phones. Constantly. Your eyeballs are going to start bleeding. Your brain might come out of your eye sockets if you don't wear these glasses. So save your eye. Get rid of the digital eye strain. And they look cool. You're not wearing like dorky, nerdy like goggles. They're like stylish glasses that you can wear while you look at like porn and stuff on the internet. So go to felixgray.com/Barstool. felixgray.com/Barstool to try a pair of Felix Gray glasses right now today. Old KFC Radio gang back together. Big news of the day. Number one is back after a very long and tumultuous retirement of about 3 months. Mike Francesa has returned. WFAN gave him the 3 to 7 slot. It's exactly the same slot as Michael K, so he's back from the grave to torment that man.
Wait, what
like
was
the
his
boogeyman.
slot before?
1 to 6.
Oh, I didn't realize.
1 to 6?
Yeah, he does he used to do a diesel show.
For 5 hours.
Yeah. Now, see, here's the thing. He became such a fucking asshole towards the end because he just basically took calls. If you just talk to idiots and assholes all day, you're going to become like a nasty old man. He needs like to get Mad Dog back in the mix because when he actually has like
some
a partner,
kind of co-host.
somebody he actually respects.
I mean,
but this is just the best, the fucking best.
It is the ultimate power move. He left, they tanked, and then he's like, I'll come back and
save you.
I was saying it's basically Dan Gilbert when he sold Quicken Loans, and then Quicken Loans like went into the toilet, and he bought it back and made a ton of money again. So that's, I mean, I don't know. It's just like proves you. What's better than having everyone give you a funeral, eulogize you, and then realize that you need to come back from the dead because everything is
They
failing.
did a farewell show where they had like 89 people call in, legitimately
yeah.
like 89, like not like
Celebrities.
people, like people, real
Right.
people who matter, call in and be like, you had such a great run.
How do you do that
And
again?
not
Didn't
even-
JSB call
Yeah,
it that?
that's why I said 89. So it was like 90 and 1. It was like an all-time parade, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'll be back
And
before
what
the
about
spring's over."
what about the dudes that called in crying? Like, what do you do? What do you do if you
Yes,
wake up
yes.
and
Kevin
you
was one of those
cried
people. Kevin
on
called
radio?
weeping that day.
Barricaded yourself in this room.
I was
Yeah.
listening.
Listened
I was
the
listening to
whole
his
last
final
hour.
show. Yeah.
And now this
I
is
was back.
awkward. Now it's awkward.
I mean, so the early report in the morning was like 7 a.m. They were like, he wants back in, and he's chosen WFAN because WFAN said, we don't want you back. He was like, I want it back in radio. It wasn't going to be WFAN, but then I heard they said no, so now it's going to be them. So I don't know if that's posturing. I don't know if that's just flexing, but by 10 a.m., it was 7 to 10:30, boom, he's back 3 to 7.
It's awesome. Like we've been saying a power move and all that stuff.
Yeah, it is.
It's so great. Like people always hate on like the retirement tours.
No.
I love the retirement tour. And then like you said,
yourself.
to
You
come
want
back.
Right.
Yeah, like I'd do that Peyton Manning shit. Everyone give me fucking presents, call in, cry,
Tell me how great I am.
tell me how about awesome I am, and
Right.
I'll be back in a month or
And
two.
I think the reality is, I think he probably wanted to go elsewhere, and then quickly realized that like nowhere else on earth can pay you like $5 million a year
Right.
to talk on the radio for a little bit.
Right.
So he was like, maybe
That's
I'll
like
just
what
go
your
right back.
contract is, isn't it?
Huh? Yeah, it's pretty much what we make. Yeah.
And Mike Francesa, I've probably listened to him a dozen times, but I kind of understand who he is from you, Kevin. Like he's
I
a
remember
guy.
when I first moved to New York, and this is like 8 years ago, and I was like Kevin's intern, and he'd be like recording the screen all day of like Mike Francis. I'm like, you just watch a dude talk all day?
Yeah.
But you all do. You're all fucking
Right.
maniacs.
I mean,
You're
have you
all
seen the videos that come out of it? They're fucking
Yeah, no,
gold.
they're very funny. But he definitely got 2 weeks into retirement, and either his wife or one of his close friends was like, dude, I
outta
can't
here.
talk about like
Get
the
outta
1940 Yankees. I can't do it.
Stop
You have
talking
to
about
go-
Mickey Mantle, Mike.
You
Stop
have to go
talking
back
about
to the
it.
radio. This
Yeah.
is so fucking boring.
Yep. I said he's like Brooks from Shawshank. Like
Yeah.
he wanted to retire, he wanted out, and like the first day walking around in public was like,
doesn't know his
give me
life.
that chair back.
I
Yeah.
can see that. Like I kind of have that fear of like not being able to opine.
Yeah,
Where
just
it's
get
like
your shit out.
sometimes
Now
like,
I just got to keep it inside. Fuck that.
like
Right.
when I went on vacation, I was like, I'm not going to use my phone. Like, I'm like, I gotta tweet. I gotta get my thoughts out there.
Gotta get these threes off, baby. Yeah, man. So he's back. I don't think they know the exact date, but it'll be 3 to 7. And I mean, it was not a good show, but I feel really bad for the replacements. Carlin, Maggie, and Bart Scott just got totally fucked. But it was not a good show,
That's
so I
why
don't want to
even
cry
take
over
that
it.
job.
But like
I
No,
wouldn't
yeah,
take that
yeah.
job.
well, that's
No,
actually
no,
my original thought was that they picked those three to be like the first replacement, and then they get a big name that replaces them, so that way you're not replacing Mike.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? It's like this person can come in and be like, we're saving you from the shows that's not working, not replacing Mike Francesa. Because it was kind of a weird like trio that they just smashed together. So now they're just going to get like the scraps from 10 to 3 before Mike goes. It's not good. Feel bad for them.
They probably got paid.
I was going to say, and I think you know what happens when you follow a fucking legend like that.
Right.
Anything, sports and anything,
Right.
it's not going to be easy. Speaking of legends in sports, Mitt Romney just solidifying himself in sports lore in my book last night, rocking a personalized Romney jersey with, of course, the fucking button-up shirt underneath
The
it.
worst looking league.
I mean, but
for him it's perfect.
Perfect.
Yes. But like when people do that at a regular game, it's like, what
just
the
don't wear the
fuck?
jersey. Man.
Yeah.
If you have to come from work and you're wearing your button-up shirt, just don't wear the jersey that night.
Toss up. What's more ridiculous, the button-down shirt with a basketball jersey or a hockey sweater? The hockey sweater is kind of low-key
The
a
hockey
big
sweater
loser
in
move
general
too.
is
Oh,
ridiculous
it's
because
a
it's
Nike.
like
And I think
it's
hockey,
so big and you look like you're swimming in it. It's
Right.
just ridiculous.
hockey jerseys in general are tough to wear
Yeah.
anywhere. I'm just not a jersey guy. But
Yeah.
I think you see it a lot more. This is a batting t-shirt. This is a BP t-shirt. I really fucked that up.
All-time moment.
I mean,
huh?
I haven't worn a jersey in like 10 years. I happen to be wearing one today when I say it.
Type of guy.
Oh,
I'm the
fuck,
G's.
that was so good. That was so good.
Fuck, I fucked that
By the
up.
way, hey, can this is off the rails now, but is this the new setup for the rundown
I
every
hate
day?
it so
What
much.
the fuck?
Yeah,
I thought
no,
it was
this
for
is-
the
cameras
Burger
are like
King.
looking
I
right at
have
you,
to like
dick.
lean
What?
and it's fucking
Where's
awful.
Pete? What Pete?
This sucks, Pete.
I thought it was for Burger King because they need to get the ads, but now this is just it every day.
It's so
How did that
stupid.
happen? How
It's
did we
gotta
have
be a
like
pain in the
comfortable-
ass to, like, build
Yeah,
this
and I keep
stage.
swinging.
Absolutely.
I keep
Like,
swinging my
every
feet
day-
like a little kid.
We used to just
I'm
sit on
just sitting-
chairs, and now we have to have someone build a set every fucking day. Why don't?
Yeah, they have to
here's
like,
a
oh yeah,
fucking
we're gonna do
idea.
the rundown. Or we're
They
gonna
want to
do
be able to have the TVs behind us. Why don't you just put a third row of TVs there
Yeah.
and a little lower?
or just tilt the camera up. I don't know.
Or just put a fucking like green screen behind us and put whatever you need behind there. Who cares?
This
This shit sucks.
I just
Like,
realized
hey,
it too.
tune into the rundown where you look at three guys' fucking dicks
I
all
thought
the
it was
time.
yeah.
Why is this the
I
setup?
like hide my dick. Like I'm
Yeah.
like sheepish. I have like
It's
my
awful.
phone here.
A lot of crotch, big time crotch.
Wait, no one's coming out of the
Yeah,
control
they're,
booth
they're
'cause
hiding,
scared to come
hiding
out.
like little fucking girls.
Cowards.
Mitt Romney
So, yeah,
throwing up the
yeah,
4
yeah,
fouls,
Mitt
right?
Romney.
Russell Westbrook. So, I mean, not only is it ridiculous that Romney is in the crowd, but the guy he's talking shit to is arguably like the craziest fucking maniac in the league. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah,
and they're winning.
oh,
It was
it
a
was-
beatdown, so
it
it's
was-
like he gets
yeah.
to dance on graves.
It was a great moment. The Jazz crowd was unbelievable. Russ Westbrook, I'm off Russ Westbrook. I'm canceling Russ Westbrook. I'm so
Really?
sick of him because like the shit he talks. And like,
Breaking
what are you gonna
news.
do? You're gonna stop Ricky Rubio? Ricky Rubio doesn't even shoot.
he stinks.
And then you saw him come out and he was playing like way too aggressive, way out of his mind, forcing everything. Just I don't know. Just win a playoff series.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
just
you do
off.
have to win
And
to back it
playoff
up,
P,
but-
playoff P had 32 points, but
he stinks.
if playoff, you
got
can't be
roasted.
playoff P if you lose to the Jazz in the first round.
Correct. Although
can't.
the Jazz are fucking.
Would Tyler, you playoff P?
Nah, it's playoff Ingles now. Ingles busting his
Yeah,
ass.
dude, Joe Ingles shut down playoff P.
Not good.
Think about that
Not
for a
good.
second.
I mean, that is a brutal nickname to have come out right now.
Self-
if
yeah.
you're not
Self-nickname.
Yeah, if you're not gonna
Self-nickname.
dominate.
Ever give
After
yourself a
one
nickname.
game.
Yeah.
What you don't agree with my
Before
Russ
the
Westbrook?
playoffs.
Oh,
Before
really?
the playoffs started, you gave him that. Y'all
you
never
don't
seen
agree with my
playoff
Russ
P.
Westbrook?
Sure haven't. You said what?
You don't agree with my Russ Westbrook take?
You said you're done with him?
Yeah, I'm canceling.
Like, what was the final straw?
This,
Rubio.
like,
Sounds like a
saying
Rubio
he's going to
thing.
stop Ricky Rubio and then coming out and getting 4 fouls in the first half because he's playing like a maniac.
That's how you always play. That's Russell
Yeah, but
Westbrook.
no, but he was extra maniac.
Yeah.
Like he was extra angry. He was extra. Is that right? Did I use that right? He was
So extra. So
He
extra.
was being extra.
I got
he's
off Russ.
just like I don't know. He's just yeah, he's great individual player, but you know, like chasing the triple double at all times.
I got off him when he did like the All-Star game last year. he like wouldn't warm up next to Kevin Durant or something like that. Like he
He's
warmed
very
up by
petty.
it. So it's
Angry
like,
all
it's
the
like,
time.
dude, people, like, your friend moved away.
Yeah.
Just fucking stop being a little baby about
Just
it.
saying, he just signed that deal. He's got 5 years left. They could trade him and get a whole lot for him. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And the whole like everyone when the Thunder shoot when the opposing team shoots a free throw and everyone boxes out so that Russ can run in and get the rebound.
That's so annoying.
Like that kind of shit
Yeah.
is insane.
Steven Adams should be getting like 15 rebounds.
Yeah, right. And I'm
Yeah,
cool.
that poor son of a
All right.
bitch. He better
I'm-
get a check from Russell Westbrook
Right.
at the end of every year.
And I'm cool with it if you win in the playoffs. Because then it's like, okay, he's going to get his triple double in the regular season. It doesn't really matter. But then you lose to the Jazz and you get in a war with Ricky Rubio. Like does Russ Westbrook know that Ricky Rubio is far beneath him? He doesn't need to get in a war with Ricky Rubio.
Yeah, like you just won MVP. You don't have to do this.
Right,
Russell.
right. It's Ricky Rubio. And say you're going to shut that shit down. Guess
You-
what?
like,
Ricky
you
Rubio's
better.
terrible
But yeah,
shooting form
like,
will
you
shut that
fucking
shit down.
better shut Ricky Rubio down. That should
you
not
don't
be a
need to shut
problem.
him down. He can't shoot.
He
Just
also-
make sure he doesn't pass.
Rubio also got higher than like all of his season averages last night.
Yeah, yeah.
tough.
Did
He still
not
scored
shut
like
him down.
13
Did
points.
not.
The
yeah.
definition of shutting him down.
How about maybe
opposite.
shutting down the Rookie of the Year, Donovan Mitchell? Maybe that.
Yo,
would be
I was gonna
better.
say I know you're
Ben
clowning
Simmons
the
did not
Jazz
play
because I know the
last
Jazz, but like Donovan Mitchell's fucking
Oh, he's so good.
awesome.
He's so good.
And I know Ben Simmons is obviously the sexy pick and everything, but like.
No, I
Donovan
mean
Mitchell
Ben
can
Simmons
fucking-
probably Rookie of the Year, but
But Donovan
Mitchell
Mitchell is
very,
no
very
fucking
good.
slouch, man. Any other year, it's, you know.
Yeah. Sophomore of the
Smitty
year.
chirping.
That's true. Yeah, he's not even a rookie.
Don't hurt your shoulder chirping, Smitty. We got the Bruins and Leafs going to Game 7.
Smitty's on a warpath. He's gonna fight. Smitty's gonna fight someone. In the
I
next
haven't
week.
seen a middle finger in a long time.
Yeah, he's a real hard one too. He's gonna fight someone soon.
Bruins and Leafs Game 7. Bruins are in
Yeah.
trouble not only because they are losing, but you know, this extra storyline now. Everyone's heart goes
I
out to
said that
Toronto,
on
and you're
I
kind
said
of
that on
fucked, man.
Healthy Scratches this morning. Everyone like pulled back. Like that's a game changer.
No
That,
doubt.
like
What?
Like
Terror-
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess.
yeah,
I mean,
for
obviously, bigger, more important things. But if you want to break it down to sports, Toronto's winning the series.
Yeah,
bro.
you got something to rally around. You know, the building was obviously buzzing
Wait,
last night.
Is it in? No, it's in Boston, right?
It's in Boston, Game 7. Yeah,
That helps, but still.
I wasn't feeling great this morning. Dave Gosher is going to be calling Game 7, which is a big win for Boston.
He called the last time they
He
won.
called it in 2013. The Bergeron, Bergeron, Bergeron.
Bergeron gonna play?
All-time call. Yeah, Bergeron's played.
Okay.
But it's, I don't know. I had a bad feeling yesterday before the game. It's kind of carrying into Game 7 too. I don't know. Freddie Anderson's making circus saves. He's looking like fucking Tim Thomas. I think Freddie Anderson was 10-1 against the Bruins before the series started,
yikes.
or 10-0 or something like that. So
That's
like,
not good.
if he's tracking the puck like he is now, we're
You're fucked.
in a little trouble. We're
And
in
then
a
you're
little
gonna
trouble.
lose to JSB in the office.
Oh, that would suck. And Dave, because the worst part is everyone loves troll hockey, Dave. But if you're a diehard Bruins fan, you when they lose, that's when you got to want to murder him because he's
jumps
like,
right
oh,
off.
who cares?
I want
He
to
jumps
murder him
right
like
off
that.
the bat.
Every
Right.
single thing he said.
Right.
Murder him. Like,
When the Bruins actually said like the key to like Game 1 was that we got pucks on net, I wanted to fucking kill somebody. I was like, well, look, I told you.
And he's doing his trolls a little too obvious now.
Yeah,
like the
it's
40
not
minutes of
nearly as
hockey,
subtle.
that one was
Yeah.
a little.
Yeah.
That was the first time I was like, come on, dude. Like, we
Yeah,
know.
when he said like in the first quarter or something like that.
Yeah,
You can't lose in the first quarter of hockey. Like,
But yeah, Game 7, nothing like it.
It's just like things just aren't going.
And
the
you
Bruins'
guys were
way,
up,
and, like,
what, 3-1?
That's
we're
just
up
playoff
3-1.
hockey.
That's
They're
yeah.
just gonna
And
have
it's
the
like the pucks aren't bouncing
puck
the right way.
bounces
Did you
They
hear-
have in the last 2 games they have 84 shots that just didn't get to the net. 39 missed. All the
You
rest
want
got
to
blocked.
get the shots to the net, not to
say
be.
89?
84.
I'm actually gonna tell Dave that stat,
Christ.
so he can spit that back out.
I do hate to give him credit, but did you hear Dave's rebuttal idea?
What?
It's a great idea. So in overtime, you score what should be ordinarily the game-winning goal.
Yeah.
Then the other team, it's like beer pong. You have a 2-minute rebuttal period, and if you score, you resume.
I don't understand his
you
take
I
resume.
like
on
that. I like
don't
that.
understand his take that
I
like,
like that.
the best team doesn't win because like weird
Well-
bounces happen. Like that happens in every sport.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean,
he
Like
makes that-
circus catches happen
Right.
in football. Like,
Right.
like
Yeah, but hockey is just a messy sport where it's all deflections and bounces and wobbling pucks and shit like that. Like you don't. I think the whole appeal of hockey is that the better team doesn't always win. That it is kind of a toss.
I like the rebuttal idea though. That,
And then
that adds an
so
intrigue.
you rebut and then you're tied again. If that same team who hit the initial goal scores again, then it's over. So like if you hit for a second time, you're good. But if they score,
you only get
then
one
you have
rebuttal.
a chance for
You
rebuttal.
only get one
you only get one
rebuttal.
rebuttal each, and then if you both do rebuttal, then it's just sudden death.
I don't like this.
It would take. I mean, every game would now be even longer. But
Because right away you have a 2-minute you pull the goalie and you just do everything.
I mean, the goal and
But I
goal
bet
is
you-
like that's awesome. That puts
Yeah,
all
no,
the
but you know what would be
so
better? A rebuttal
heartbreaking,
goal would
though.
be better.
It is so heartbreaking. Yeah, that's what makes it so
A
awesome.
rebuttal goal to save your season would be better than a golden goal.
Yeah, it would.
And to be honest, chances
Yeah, it would.
are if you hit the first golden goal, you're going to get an empty net goal more. There's a better chance.
I don't know why I
of you
said
getting
golden
that.
goal. I'm upset we keep using it. Sudden death.
Yeah,
I'm in footy mode.
yeah,
Champions League
Liverpool's
today,
got a big
baby.
game
Beautiful game.
I agree with Kevin. The rebuttal goal would be more exciting than scoring a sudden death.
I hate when Dave has a good idea.
Like you're dead, but then you come back for your
Yeah,
princess.
and all the Undertaker fucking gifts would come out. It'd be awesome. Second half of the rundown is brought to you by 1-800-Flowers. You got Mother's Day coming up, so you get the 36 for 36 deal. You get 36 sorbet roses for $36. That's just $1 a rose. You can do the math. They come in all these different colors, pinks and whites and all sorbet type colors. So go to 1-800-Flowers.com, click on the radio icon, use the code RUNDOWN, and the offer ends Friday. So you got to get it in this week to get the 36 for 36 deal. It's 1-800-Flowers.com, click the radio icon, rundown. Suge Knight still on trial for murder.
I feel like he's been on trial for 5 years.
3. It's
is that
been
what?
legitimately
Well,
3
I
years.
was
Yeah. He. I mean, that's just the one person that he got caught for. Really. I mean, there's been endless people. I think he ran over someone with a car this time.
Yes.
And in the middle of this murder trial, the judge stops everything and asks Suge who he thinks who's going to win the NBA title.
Has Suge been watching the playoffs in prison?
I'm sure Suge has been doing whatever he wants in prison.
Isn't he blind?
Something like that. Yeah, he's
What?
going blind. Yeah. Yep.
He
That's a
pulled like
shame.
the Bill Cosby.
Why do bad things happen to good people?
Right? He's blind. Something.
Claimed he was blind.
Yeah,
I think to
that's
get
what
out of
he
like
said.
a previous legal trouble, I don't think
Okay.
it worked.
Yeah.
I don't think it worked.
His answer was the Rockets, to which the judge replied, like, good answer, Houston.
I mean,
This is so bizarre.
yeah,
so
it's very bizarre.
But
I
it's
like don't
not,
even
it's like-
understand it.
it's-
Like,
I
we
mean-
just stopped the trial to ask him
Nobody-
who he thinks is going to win the NBA
What
championship.
day did this happen?
What
Yesterday?
day? I don't know. Before that 50-point second
Yeah, I
quarter.
mean that
third
50-point
quarter.
second quarter was unreal.
Brutal. I mean, I just think people are afraid of Suge Knight being mad at you. I would not want to be the judge on a Suge Knight trial.
No.
Because it's
Although,
when
like,
it's
he's just, like, sucking up
overwhelmingly
to it?
like, yeah, dude, like you're going to jail for life. I'd be like, sorry, don't fucking kill me. Hey, let's talk about basketball.
He's definitely one of those guys who his reputation, I mean, he's not dangerous anymore, right? Like he's been in jail.
I think as long as Suge Knight's on this planet, he's
but
not a
people,
guy.
right?
Famous
but
last
people,
words.
Yeah, but people will always be scared of him, right?
Yeah, I mean,
He's one of those guys.
I'm not trifling with Suge Knight. No way, man. I'm not trying to get mixed up there. Last up, Dan, I know you love this
I was about to
storyline.
say, I'll fuck
See,
Suge Knight up.
I don't
but
say those
decided
things.
not to.
We'll cut that.
This is a guy. Have you
No, I
heard
decided not to. I decided not to.
I didn't. Here's the Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
You think
That's
he
beat
can
up
beat up
Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather?
He
No,
doesn't
that's
care
not
about
the fucking.
Yes,
that's
it
not
is.
what I say.
You can go punch for punch
That's
with
not
Floyd Mayweather.
what I say.
Yeah.
Tell your story, Dan.
Punch. You have to stand there and take a punch.
Okay.
And we go back and forth. You flip a coin to who gets the punch first.
Okay.
He's like $150.
He thinks if he like unloads on Floyd Mayweather,
I
as
need
hard as
3
he
months
can,
to train my neck.
That's it.
So you're saying if you get first punch, you
No,
can-
I think I would.
Yeah.
I don't think he punches. His hands are. He's got brittle hands. You can't. You can't.
don't
Point,
think
you
Floyd
can't
Mayweather
point a
would
guy to death when you're going punch for punch.
Yeah, but what if he just breaks one of your ribs?
No. Oh, if he wants to
Are
punch
you-
my
is it
ribs.
just face shots?
Oh, yeah, it's face shots. That's why I got to train my
What if
neck.
he breaks your face?
What if you just? I mean, you don't think he just knows exactly like where to fucking slug you in the temple to kill you?
Not with gloves on.
It's the dumbest. And now,
No,
now
it's
you're not
not.
afraid of Suge Knight.
No, it's not. No, I said I was. I said I was thinking about saying fuck Suge Knight, but I decided not to.
You said it like 3 times.
Smart.
We're gonna
What'd I
edit that.
say?
We're gonna edit it up.
What?
Fuck Suge
said
Knight.
fuck you.
No, you guys said it too. Yes, gotcha. We're all in
Yeah,
this
but
together.
also remember that time you said that you wanted. What'd you want? You said you wanted Nate to fuck your mom. That's what you said.
Yeah.
So I win. So trump card.
That's true. I mean, I kind of stand by that. If anyone in the office, I don't know.
The best take of all time.
I
He
remember
said that at
That's,
KFC,
that's
at the
also
Wilbur.
out of context.
He said it at the
That's also
Wilbur.
out of context, being like, I just offered it up. The
was a
question
question.
was, one person has to fuck your mom in the office.
He said
I
Nate
remember-
so confidently, and us and like 1,100 people
Yeah.
were like, and he was like, wait a
Nate's a
minute,
little-
maybe not,
Oh,
maybe I
he
take that
sunk
back.
into that fucking
He was
couch
like,
after that.
No,
Maybe not.
I think I stand by that one. I think I stand by that one. Who would you guys say?
I don't think we even had to give an answer because yours was so ridiculous.
So
I think
then
we're like,
give an
next
answer
question.
right now.
Frankie.
Well, that's not fair. He's not content guy. Yeah,
he
'cause
is.
Frankie would
Frankie's
just
content.
scissor your mom.
Where's
real
Francis?
nice and
Francis is
soft.
getting going right now. Just thinking about that. Frankie scissoring. Dan, you love the storyline. KD and his social media antics. Accidentally liked a photo of Westbrook, right? Says,
Accidentally.
just a whoops,
Comment.
whoops-a-daisy. Comment. What was the comment?
It was like Russ sucks or something, or Russ was to
so someone
blame.
was talking shit.
Yeah,
and
it was
then
similar to the comment that he replied to himself with.
Right.
Like Russ was to blame. Like it was Kevin Durant. Like drag that team. Russ is to blame. Blah blah blah.
I mean, what an asshole
He's-
this guy is.
How do you do this?
Just
how
stop.
Kevin Durant just stop.
Get rid of your social
Stop.
media.
Like, do other things other than read. Like, I don't even read Instagram comments because there's fucking too many of them.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant is reading
Right.
Instagram
Right.
comments?
It's crazy.
And the
I
worst
love that
part
meme
is-
where he's sitting there with his fucking phone.
Yeah, and the
It's
worst
great.
part is he's gonna go do another Bill Simmons podcast where he's like, the blog boys blow everything out of proportion. Bro, you fuck
you
up
know what you're
all
doing.
the time and you don't do stupid
And, like-
shit. Of course we're gonna talk about it.
And here's the thing, like now, maybe a few years ago, talking about like Instagram comments seems like petty and like girly and shit. Like that is just communication these days.
Right.
You know what I mean? That would be like, I don't know, fucking calling in a radio station in the past or something. If someone writes a comment and you like it in the modern world, that's like co-signing it, and that's going to be a
impossible
problem.
to accidentally like anything.
Also,
I mean, it's
Right.
like you have to
I've
scroll,
never had
find
it
it, and
happen to
click
me.
it.
Also, the fact that Kevin Durant always talks about how like no one knows the truth and everyone's just a hater and he doesn't listen to the haters. Like, yes,
Yeah,
you
you do.
and
More
you were
than
bothered by them a
anybody.
lot. So just like own that and be a human about it. Like we say it all the time. Yeah, I see the negative. Like when someone says something negative, you see it. Don't have to be like blog boys this, blog boys that. You guys don't know shit.
Right.
No, dude, we know that you are very sensitive and keep liking shit.
Yeah.
It's anti-Russell Westbrook.
Like we know you hate that guy. We
Yeah.
know you guys have an open feud. So fucking either do it and
Just
own it or stop
right.
doing
right.
it.
Right.
That's it for today. We got Trill here, Mixtape Boys. We got Thursday is the Johnny Manziel podcast coming out with Casey. She also has High Haters with
I
Jax
didn't know
coming
that
out.
was real.
The Johnny Manziel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw like the
I-
Barstool quotes or whatever.
I did not
whatever
understand the
handle
scope of it.
Yeah, I didn't know
Comeback
that.
season is
Breaking
here.
news.
What else?
Deke
You got anything
Zucker
else?
uses shout out Deke Zucker because
He sucked, that's it.
he pays attention to all of our stuff and I get a lot of my news from him, like actual news
Yeah,
from inside the office.
I got this news from him.
But he uses breaking news very liberally.
Yeah.
There's like 4 breaking news
Yeah.
a day.
Brett said that I look like that guy.
Who is that?
He's an actor.
What is he acting? No, we're not talking loud. My voice is not loud at all.
He's in like it's a big time movie. I can't remember what it was though.
What is this?
Hey.
I'll take it though, but
Are you guys
we'll put the picture up. Chicks in the office.
Interesting.
All right, so that's the
want us to
rundown.
be like,
Kind of looks like a
Who are
wolf
you, dude?
person.
He does.
Yeah.
That's why I was inclined to say Twilight, but I don't think
Yeah,
it
you
is
don't-
Twilight. It's something else.
Who are you?
Was there anything else?
Pop rules.
High Haters is out too. High Haters.
Yeah,
High
Haters comes out when? Tomorrow.
Wow. So there's a podcast and a radio show? When? How often does the podcast come out?
Twice a week podcast and every night radio.
But is the radio,
Monday
is
through
the
Thursday.
Monday through
podcast
Thursday,
the
10 to
radio replay?
There will be a best of replay that'll air on Fridays, and then I think we're doing Tuesday, Thursday podcast, Monday through Thursday radio.
All right, so Monday through Thursday podcast. There will be a recap, and then there's Monday. No, I fucked it up.
Yeah, it's,
Talk to
it will
Chaps.
be out. It'll be out. It'll be
talk
out.
to Chaps.
Chaps will make sure it's out. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.